died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she...
Y'all, get in here now because this is one of the craziest stories we've ever heard. Kim Porter's case is being reopened, and guess what? Her ex-boyfriend, Al B, sure just dropped some major receipts on Diddy that might blow this case wide open. From stolen laptops to shady autopsies and even some wild diary entries, we're getting into all the juicy details. So, sit tight because this tea is hot, and trust me, you don't want to miss it. Okay, so let's rewind this mess and start from the top because Diddy's got some serious explaining to do, honey. You may remember that Kim Porter, Diddy's longtime ex and mother of his children, tragically passed away in 2018. The official story? Pneumonia. But y'all, there's more to this story than meets the eye. Right off the bat, we were all side-eyeing this situation because sources close to Kim said she was perfectly healthy before she suddenly checked out from pneumonia.
You know, they have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms.
Then boom, Al B. Shore, the man who dated Kim before Diddy, came forward with some shocking claims. According to Al, the first coroner on the case actually ruled Kim's death a homicide, and they found toxins in her body, y'all. Not just regular pneumonia symptoms, but before anyone could blink, that coroner was fired from the case, and guess who picked the new one? Yup, you guessed it, Diddy. Now let's talk about this new coroner. They just waltzed in, ignored all those suspicious findings, and said Kim died from pneumonia. Just like that. But Al B wasn't buying it. He went on Instagram and posted a gut-wrenching video saying, Kim didn't just check out all of a sudden over pneumonia. That's some bull. And y'all, when I tell you he was not playing, he meant business. But hold up, because it gets even shadier. Right after Al started talking, he mysteriously fell into a coma. Like, are we seeing a pattern here? Al claims that Diddy used his entourage to silence him, and when that didn't work, they tried to take him out. If that's not suspicious, then I don't know what is. Fast forward to now. The feds are reopening Kim's case, and guess why? Al B. sure submitted some major evidence that has people shaking in their boots. He claims Diddy stole Kim's laptop right before her death to erase any evidence that could incriminate him. You know that tell-all book Kim was working on? Yeah, Diddy allegedly didn't want any of that getting out. Sources say he even threatened people involved in publishing the book with cease and desist orders. Like, whoa, what are you hiding, Diddy? Y'all, it's getting messy because pages from Kim's diary have apparently leaked online, and they reveal some graphic details about what went down. Allegedly, she wrote about how Diddy put his hands on her multiple times, controlled her life, and manipulated her into silence. And you know what? The people who were close to her aren't even surprised. Al B. sure spilled some more tea, saying Kim had warned him multiple times about threats to his own life and how Diddy would stop at nothing to protect his secrets. And if you think that's it, think again. Let's talk about the coroner who initially ruled Kim's death a homicide. This dude was no amateur. He had investigated the deaths of high-profile celebrities like Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, and even Paul Walker. But when he found toxins in Kim's body and was ready to go public, he was suddenly fired from the case. Then, not long after people started digging into his findings, guess what? He mysteriously died too. Like, come on now. How many coincidences can we handle? And it doesn't stop there, people. Kim's family reportedly wanted her body exhumed for a proper investigation because they felt something wasn't right. But surprise, surprise, Diddy didn't sign the paperwork for it. Why block further investigation if you've got nothing to hide? Now get this. Kim's family members said that when they found her body, there was red fluid on her pillowcases and a trail leading to the bathroom. Sounds sketchy, right? And to make it even worse, the way her body was placed seemed designed to throw off the police investigation. It's like someone went through all that trouble to stage the scene and we're supposed to believe it was just pneumonia. But wait, there's more tea. Al B. sure posted online that Diddy had stolen Kim's laptop to erase the contents of her tell-all book. The book allegedly included shocking information about Diddy's private life, including rumors of his relationships, footage of intimate encounters, and some explosive claims about his behavior. Apparently, Kim had written about how he would go into rages, and there was even an incident where he supposedly broke her nose. Yikes. But let's dig deeper. People are now questioning a chilling trend among those who were close to Diddy. Heavy D
was working on a book before he died.
Andre Harrell.
Andre was writing a book right before he died.
Kim Porter.
Kim Porter was working on a book before she died.
They're all gone, and they were all reportedly working on books or projects about their lives. Al B. sure was even working on a documentary when he suddenly went into a coma. Like, why is everyone who tries to tell their story getting silenced? Meanwhile, Diddy seems to be dodging all the drama, living his best life. And then there's the story from Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal. He spilled that Kim and Diddy had a physical altercation where she allegedly used a corkscrew to defend herself. Kim's actions were supposedly a reaction to Diddy accusing her of cheating. This incident was supposedly just one of many where things got violent between them. So what do we make of this? Kim's death seems surrounded by secrecy, manipulation, and inconsistencies. And let's not forget the timing of Al B. Sure's health emergency, right when he was about to reveal more dirt. It's like every time someone gets close to exposing Diddy, something conveniently happens to shut them down. Y'all, the feds are now finally reopening this case, and people are demanding answers. This mess has gone on for too long, and there's just too much evidence to ignore. The public wants justice for Kim Porter, and Al B. sure is not backing down. He's urging authorities to dig deeper, and this time they might actually listen. So, here's the big question. Is Diddy really behind Kim's death, or is this just a series of crazy coincidences? Al B. Sure's claims and the shady details surrounding Kim's passing sure make it look suspicious, but we'll have to wait and see how this investigation plays out. What do y'all think? Is Diddy guilty, or is there more to this story? Spill your thoughts in the comments because this is about to get even messier. And before you go, don't forget to click here to watch another very juicy video. Trust me, you don't want to miss this tea.